Yes, people, it's Lyndon Arthur here. We are weighing in.
Yes, weighing in with Lyndon, the King Arthur. Lyndon, how are you, man?
I'm good. Yourself?
Oh, good, man. It's nice to see the sun out in Manchester for a change. It's normally just pissing down here.
It is. But you see a lot of people complaining about it. And I don't get it. I love the sun, so I'm happy.
Listen, let's get into it. Firstly, congratulations on signing your deal with the Sauerland brothers and Wasserman Boxing.
Yeah.
Naturally, based on who you are, your talent, your fan base, there would have been plenty of offers coming in for you. Why did you choose Wasserman Boxing and the Sauerland brothers?
Said it many times. These guys are showing me the most love. They show me they want to work with me. They've shown me a little bit of a path. And I'm happy with what they've done and what they've put on the table and what they've shown that they're going to do for me in the future, in the near future, and in the future going forward and whatnot. So that's why, I suppose.
They're making huge moves. Obviously signing yourself, and obviously now they've worked with Eddie and Matchroom to announce one of, if not possibly the biggest UK boxing match in Eubank Jr. versus Conorbenn.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that fight?
It's exciting. See, I'm a boxing fan, so I've watched all the rivalry between the dads, every interview they had, the fights. So for me, because like growing up watching boxing, they was like one of the first people I'd watched that little rivalry there. Because Eubank was always somebody. My mum used to buy me videotapes back when VCRs was a thing, and they'd be on it. Nigel, Benn, Prince Nazim, Chris Eubank, all them boys would be on it. So to see that fast forward 30 years later into another rivalry between the sons, regardless of the weight, regardless of people saying that Eubank might be too big. It's just, I've seen Eubank say before, it's never been done before. I don't think it has. So to be in an era where it's being done and to be able to be a fan of that, I'm excited to pick a winner. I don't know. It's at a catch weight. I've heard it's at 157. Can Eubank get down to 157 and still be comfortable? Not made 160 for a minute, so I'm excited to see what's going to happen.
Being a boxer yourself, who do you think it's harder for in terms of the weight? Is it harder for Benn to come up to that weight or Eubank to come down to it?
Nah, for boxers it's never hard to come up. Hard to get to the weight, no. To get to the weight and be strong there, like I'm not feel like the weight's too much to walk up, because you never fought at that weight before. Like when you're sparring and that and you're overweight and you're not really there, you fight weight or whatever. You might kind of feel it. Some fighters do, some fighters might don't. Benn might be not one of them guys that feel it. It might be a bit strenuous on Eubank's body to come down. He ripped to death anyway at 168. 160 is even more ripped. To get to extra 3 pounds off might be a little bit hard. I guess he knows his body more than anyone. He'll know if that was too much. He's took the fight. I don't think he'll take the fight just for money.
Yeah.
He seems like a guy that will fight for, like he says, legacy and history and whatnot. And he won't like to lose. No fighter does. So again, I'm excited to see the fight out. I can't wait to see it.
Would you say it's the bigger risk for Eubank? Do you think there's a way back for him if he loses that fight? Obviously, Benn probably goes straight back into the welterweight division.
Look,
and follows that path.
Eubank's had a lot of defining fights, but he's always come up a little bit short, like grows and stuff like that. He come up a bit too short. Billy Joe, like he's bigger fights where he could have pushed him on to the next level. He's come up short sometimes. He's not become a world champion yet, like recognised world champion. I'm sure he'll want to do that still, whether he loses or wins. But obviously that would be a big step back, being that Conorbenn is, like, say, on the come up, and he is coming up 2 weights or whatever it is. Mostly everyone is saying that Eubank will be too big for him. If Eubank loses that fight, Eubank's a big name, so I don't think it'll be a hard road to come back for us. He's still going to be a huge name regardless. But I think the loss would be a lot more damaging to Eubank than it will be to Benn.
Lyndon, bringing it back to you, let's talk about your last fight, the rematch with Yarde. You didn't look quite like the Lyndon from the first fight. What changed and what went wrong?
It's complacency. It's complacency. I know I'm a better fighter than that. I know I'm a better fighter than Yarde. That's it, complacency.
Because the first fight, your jab was your go-to. It controlled the fight really, and to be honest, you won it on a jab. The second fight, that jab wasn't there. Why was that?
I just told you, complacency, bro. I just thought it was going to be an easy fight.
I mean, I did ask Frank months back before the Fury White fight. Saw him at a press conference there, and I said if he'd set up the trilogy fight between you and Yarde then, and he simply replied, "Not interested." What's your thoughts on that?
It's a big fight, but I don't know what you want me to say. I don't know.
Do you not see it happening?
It's not that I don't see it happening. It's a big fight. It's a huge fight, but if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'd love to run it back because it's 1-1, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
it's not no.
I think speaking for all boxing fans, all fight fans, we'd definitely like to see the trilogy at some point. Potentially, if Yarde was to beat Beterbiev for the titles, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that fight, Yarde v Beterbiev?
I think Yarde's got more chance of beating Beterbiev than he has got beating before. But sparring Beterbiev, like, he's a bit of a monster. Doesn't get tired. Hits hard. The more to see is deceiving than just being the come forward fighter. That great amateur pedigree, so he knows the way around the ring. IQ's pretty good.
How impressive was he to you in his last fight against Joe Smith Jr.?
I don't know about impressive. You expect that of him. There's levels to world, there's world champions and there's elite. I think that's what that was the case of that Joe Smith Jr. because I was a world champion and Beterbiev's the elite. There's levels. I'm not surprised at all by what Beterbiev did.
The light heavyweight division itself hasn't ever been so popular with quality, especially in the UK. How excited are you to be part of it?
How excited am I to be part of it? Yeah, this is it. It's my home.
Your realm.
Yeah, it's my realm. So, there's a lot of fights to be made.
Speaking of fights to be made, Boxer have danazeez v shakanpitters on the 3rd of September in Liverpool. Yeah. I got the exclusive when Boxer came to Manchester with yourself, and the danazeez fight was actually offered to yourself, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Why did that not materialise?
They offered me shit money.
Simple as that. How do you see that fight going?
I don't know. I sparred Shaq the other day. Good fighter. It's a case of can Shaq keep it long and can danazeez break the barrier of the distance. It's a good clash of styles. It's the boxer versus the come forward fighter. I couldn't pick a winner. I've not been in the ring. I've not shared the ring with danazeez, so I don't know what he's like, what he punches like. So I'm gonna be a fan for that fight. I'm gonna be a fan. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna keep my eye close. I would love the British title. I'd love to fight the winner.
That was my next question. Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, I'd love to fight the winner. I'd love the British title. I seen Eddiehearn tweeted that he's got different plans for Boxing in regards to the European title with Johnson. I won't mind that fight. So.
Speaking of Boxer and the light heavyweight division, Benwhittaker just made his debut. What did you make of that one?
I didn't catch the highlights. I didn't catch it. I was in Newcastle. That's when I started when it announced it. Benwhittaker's a great fighter.
You didn't know any rounds with him, or?
I'm not. I was supposed to spar the other day. I think he got injured or something. It might be too far to come. I don't know, but he's definitely. I'm a fan of his shit. He's exciting to watch. Yeah, I can't wait to see his career puff out.
Do you think his style can carry him to world level? Or do you think he'll have to alter it and sort of to tune down the showboating a bit? Or do you think he'll be able to do that?
That's his thing. That's his thing. That would be like saying take away his personality. That's what makes him. It's like Prince Naseem. A lot of people hated him a lot. See with Benwhittaker, he's gonna be one of them like Marmite. You're either gonna hate him and want him to get beat, or you're gonna love him. I think you can't wait to watch him fight. And either way, you're gonna watch him. So, yeah, like I say, like a Prince Naseem kind of character. If you take Prince Naseem's cockiness away, then you know he's not Prince Naseem no more. Benwhittaker's the same kind of character. He's cocky, he's flamboyant, he's arrogant. There's a thin line. Some people he'll cross it for some people and they won't for the others. Same thing. I kind of like Mayweather. Like, I'm not comparing Benwhittaker to Mayweather, but I'm saying the same kind of comparison in regards to Mayweather's cocky's in your face, flashy. You either motivated by him or you hate him and you can't stand the fact that he shows off. It's just that kind of thing.
But listen, all that said, how long until we see your Wasserman Boxing debut?
Soon. I should have a fight date to be released soon. In the next couple of months, most definitely. Is
it just the once you're going to be out before the end of the year? Or?
I'm hoping to get out twice.
That's what we want to hear. That's what we want to hear.
Lyndon, I need to stay busy now, so.
Yeah, man. Listen, I speak for all boxing fans when I say we can't wait to see you back in action. But thank you for weighing in today.